All right, hopefully the problem is fixed now. I think I know what was going on with the echo issue there. So apologies for that. It was just like kind of going insane there. But what, as I said about 4,000 times on the echo that I heard is, I'm going to do that. I want to do that Dead Space helmet run eventually. So we will see how that goes. Hopefully my audio balance is not completely out of whack now. But we're gonna roll with it. We want to finish. We want to finish this one here tonight, hopefully. So let's. Where we left off, we were on the second two-head fight here. So let's see. We should actually. Oh, that's right. We can't restart that. I was gonna refill my energy, but I think my energy is actually refilled. Oh, come on. I was trying to run away, do something fun there, but I guess not. Trying to do this like in a fancy way, but I'm just getting myself killed. It basically one-hit kills you on this difficulty, so. Maybe the best thing I can do is just keep my ammo topped off. The other guy. He died really easily. I don't know what was that about. Must have got a great shot at him or something. That was kind of weird, actually. I don't know what happened. Now all of a sudden the stream is just weird. Like everything's going wrong. I got audio issues. I got enemies dying in like a strong breeze for no reason. One shotgun shell kind of grazes them when they go down. Okay, maybe those are... Did they change these? I don't remember those being so easy to kill before. This time, at least, we get the item from him. Last time, the dude fell off the tram on us, so...
Yeah, you okay?
Got the drop on me, but yeah. I'm fine.
Alright, before we go meet up with Danny, let's go grab some supplies here. Yeah, and I don't know why, I had that kind of weird audio thing, and... Yeah, maybe they... I could have sworn when I first did this fight, before they patched everything, I thought the guys took more than one hit, but maybe they changed it. Like, maybe people just bitched or something. Oh. See, I was trying to run away, like, over to this area where I can grab some stuff and throw them against the wall and stuff. But, I mean, it's really not necessary. I mean, one shotgun blast takes them down. It's not really necessary to run away. Oop. Sorry. Alright, so then we meet up with Danny, and we're about to get separated from her right away.
They knew a way to reach the surface.
More or less.
Didn't know you could transfer memories like that.
These implants are wired into the brain. It's like a copy of a file. UJC required the
First, we can
miners
get a
to
couple
a
little
version of
items
what
over
became
here, so we'll grab those. Hey, health injector.
Weird. Like being two people at once. It really makes you understand them.
Alright, so we're gonna go down over here.
Those things.
Something over here, I think, to grab from what I remember. Yep. I think Danny like pops in. Yeah, I remember she like scared the shit out of me before when I first did this. Like whoa, like what? Something chasing me in here? Like I didn't hear like a enemy or anything, but no, she just follows you in there. All right, here's where we get separated again. Kind of contrived here with this platform collapsing, but I guess it's you know, some old colony that hasn't really been used for how long, so makes sense. Things would be a little shoddy.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn walkway collapsed.
So we're about to go back into that big like little town room area that we were just in before.
Meet you there.
Out of beer, oh no. And then once we go through there, we have a little bit of story stuff, and then we have... I thought there was something over here. Never mind. We have a little bit of story stuff, then we have another little boss fight. And then we are on to, I think, pretty much the final chapter. Alright, let's sell a little bit here. They really load you up with the hand cannon stuff, don't they? Alright, we'll just keep 3 injectors on us. I think that's reasonable. I'm okay keeping a little bit of hand cannon ammo. Maybe we should... Actually, you know what? That's what we should probably do, is upgrade at least the damage on this, right? How much would that cost us? 800 credits. Running low on riot ammo, so I don't really want to do that. Make a stack of riot ammo.
Use of this print will be noted on your work record. Remove item from print assembly.
And we could upgrade our melee stuff more, but it's not really needed. I almost want to get that. Nah.
Printing.
We'll have 2 stacks of riot ammo. I wish this is another thing here. While I'm going on the subject of criticisms and stuff here, and like, so keep in mind, I'm an apologist for the game. I like the game a lot overall. I think there's a lot of flaws to it. I'm not afraid to point them out. But this is one thing here where it's a really glaring omission. I mean, I should be able to just print, you know, like 5 stacks of ammo if that's what I want. I shouldn't have to wait for every animation every single time. It's a little tedious. What's really tedious, though, is the unskippable cutscenes. That is something that there's no real excuse for at this point, I think. I mean, we're, you know, what, 4 months after launch? I mean, I don't know. I'm not a developer. I don't know what goes into the process, but I can't imagine, like, you know, a skip cutscene button is, like, the hardest thing in the world to program in. I mean, I don't know. Alright, so then we got full grip here. So the way to do this part, I found, is just run over here. Let's take advantage of this wall. Alright. Should we just wait for the recharge? Let's wait for the recharge for a second. I don't want to waste the battery. That's what we forgot to upgrade, was the recharge. Even though it's very situational, it doesn't really matter too much. Because you can just use the checkpoint trick. But for sequences like this, it's kind of nice to have. But yeah, so while we're waiting for that, good chance to talk about other streams coming up. I kind of mentioned them before, but after this, I might have a little bit of time before Rorschach finishes up Resident Evil 3, so I want to do a couple of short, like maybe hour and a half, hour-ish, Company of Heroes streams. So we'll do that, and I should probably update this. This is technically part 4 now, actually, for my... because we had a little bit of a technical glitch. So, Company of Heroes, I want to do like 2 streams for. If it doesn't recharge, so we're going to get going. Company of Heroes, want to do a couple streams for. Dead Space, I have to do an impossible run. And I was going to try to wear the helmet doing that. I don't know if I want to do that the whole time. That's going to be a pain. It's like a... impossible run's like, I mean, it's like, what, like 10, 12 hours or something like that? Like, I mean, to do everything. Love the gore in this game, though. That looks nice. Alright, we might just say screw it here in a second. But yeah, we might do like an impossible... We're going to do an impossible run. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it with the helmet or not. I was just like... The helmet's pretty comfortable. It's just the problem is it really, really obstructs your vision quite a bit. So it actually makes it like... I mean, that would be an added challenge. I mean... man, what is taking so long for this grip? You know what? If we're going to burn a battery, we're going to burn a battery. Screw it. There should be one more. Huh. Thought there was one more. Let's see, am I going insane? It's all trying to die. You're no match for a spiky wall, my friend. Yeah, I probably should have done that capacity upgrade. I regret it now.
That was close.
May as well skip that guy. Why not? Alright, I know there's a thing over here. They want you to go that way. But they give you a little thing over here. And that's actually, I think, worth a lot. Pristine decoders, I think, are like 700 or something. I can't get in there. Okay. Kind of blocking Danny there for a second. So I think we, if I remember where we're at, we'll get like a little bit of a story bit here. Yep. Then we have another
Wasn't there before?
pretty straightforward, easy boss fight. Sort of a prelude to the final boss fight.
Why would they cover it?
Don't know. But we have to cut through there to get
I
back to
don't
the
think
prison.
there's anything valuable here. So this is where they kind of spill the beans on the story to some degree. I don't know what's actually happening.
Greetings. I am Dr. Caitlin Marler.
Which, I mean, they could have done a little bit better of a job, you know, kind of drip feeding it to you a little bit earlier, I think, because it feels like you kind of you get like 90% of the story in like this last chapter here. But I guess, you know, I mean,
Not us.
same thing with Dead Space, right?
Download what I can from here. Meet you inside the dome.
And if we're really looking at like the audio logs and stuff, you kind of get more of a picture of what's going on. But this is where it's kind of like, okay, this is my evil plan, Mr. Bond.
Spreading on Callisto. The symptomology was intriguing.
Yeah, I don't think there's actually any items in
Of
here,
accelerated evolution similar to what
from what I
was
remember.
discovered
I went for this
by
area
exploring the
slowly
site.
first time I did, of course, to kind of get the story.
Later, a prison
But I
surrounding
don't think there's any
After
actual
decades
items in
of
here.
searching, the prize is finally
Nope. Then we have a fight coming up, and then there's actually some items in this room, but we're going to be a little distracted.
My God. What is that?
Yeah, you can see a couple of them over there.
An alien life form. Released by the
So for this boss, I can never remember if you really have to, like, shoot him or not. I think you can actually just melee him down. So we might just try to save our ammo. I don't think it actually matters if you shoot him or not.
Thousands of larvae. Primary disease vectors for the biophage pathogen. We collected specimens and transported them to our central lab on Europa. The
This is where you find out
pathogen
Isaac, Jacobs. I got Dead Space on the mind now. I'm gonna do that soon enough here. So we find out Jacob's role in the evil plan here.
to reap the benefits of the contagion, greater strength, endurance, and longevity, while preserving their intellect and humanity. Though killed by security forces during the outbreak, the body was transported to the Black Iron Lab, forming the basis of the original research program.
God.
5, 2, 1. You and me, we got some unfinished business.
Go to hell.
As you can see, things have changed.
So I don't think actually, and that's sort of what they. Oh. So you basically you dodge once and you. Oh, what? I can't remember if it's matters if you you're supposed to just dodge once and then you can just hit him with a chain after that. Oh, I got him glitched. I got him glitched. Screenshot. Grr, he's pissed. Well, we can actually go grab items right away then. Hopefully I can unglitch him. Let's grab items in the room. Danny, can you open that door, please? I know it's not. I don't think it's timed. I think you have to actually. All right. Hopefully he doesn't just like instant combo me here. Ow! At least I unglitched him there a little bit.
Escapes me here. No one. Daddy.
All right, there we go. That was kind of funny. We got him actually glitched in the geometry there a little bit. Never did that before.
Looks like you.
Random face hugger thing gets Danny, which is understandable. I mean, that was like the first thing that actually killed us. It's like the hardest thing in the game in some ways. Look, we're like on a slither of health here.
You okay?
I'm fine. Just keep moving.
I mean, it doesn't really. I mean, the health doesn't really matter as much in this mode either, because I mean, everything just kills you in one hit anyway. So, more or less, at least. Okay. That's right. We take the tram. We got a long cutscene here.
Oh, we made it.
But we're almost to the end. I think we can knock this out here.
Danny,
Hopefully the final boss doesn't give us too much trouble. But I mean, it looks like they kind of like, I don't know. I mean, it's been a little bit since I played it, but I mean, it looks like they kind of nerfed. I didn't realize they nerfed like that two-head fight there. We still have two more two-head fights. Say that like 10 times fast. But one of them we can lame, and the other one is pretty tame because you're just fighting them in a small room. Nothing else spawns.
No. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Hey, we are gonna fix this.
How?
We're gonna stick to the plan. We're gonna get to the Warden's Tower. There's gotta be a way to reverse this.
You don't know that.
No, I don't. But we're not gonna give up now. We're gonna finish this thing together. Okay?
I don't know. She doesn't look so good.
Come on, up. You good?
I'm probably in worse shape than her right now. I got like a
Gonna need this.
half a slither of a bar for health.
Okay. Okay, we're almost there.
Oh, there's some more health there.
Let's find out.
Let's see, this thing's goofing up again. Ugh. Let's get to a checkpoint. I might have to... I don't want to divide this into too many parts, though. Whatever. We're just gonna hope that the audio and everything is doing good. Because I don't want to divide this up into 45 parts. Hey, some more health.
The choice is yours.
Alright, so we still got plenty of bullets. Not too worried about the health right now. Alright, there's nothing over there. Alright, so we got a longer cutscene over here. But we are, we're getting very close to the end.
Prison's running on autopilot. Systems are all shot to hell. Almost got it.
If not, the game will provide us with health. It's okay.
We should get the hell out of here.
Good idea. Warden's signal is still active in the command tower.
Can we make it to him?
Looks like it. I'm getting the door now.
Alright, so look at this. Let's get this cutscene triggered first here.
Inmates, return
Back to your cells. Alright, this should be the last chapter, I believe.
Wait. Stop. No.
Daddy, can you hear me?
Alright, so that should be... Hopefully I didn't do too much damage to the
Right back where I started. What
audio
the hell
there.
am I supposed to do now?
Find me.
Mahler?
There's not much time. I was able to reroute one of the security units. I have Danny.
Mahler's
Where
that
is she?
doctor we saw down in
At the
that
heart of the prison. He's monitoring
research
everything,
tent
but we
thing
can
down
talk
there
here.
that was
I can
working
get
on
you
this
to the
stuff.
warden. I can cure her. I want to help.
You put this thing in my neck, and now you want to help.
Please. You must hurry. Find me, Jacob.
How?
We really didn't take a look at the guns skin. Let's see, it says never...
And guards.
Oh, come on. Hold it up for me.
I'll clear the way from here.
EMP World. Never forgotten. Okay. Let's try and see what's on the gun. Alright. There's not really a whole lot over here anymore, from what I remember.
I'm opening the way ahead.
Alright. There's a chest here. I know this one is fake. That one's fake. Alright, we got another two-head fight here.
The choice is yours.
I don't think we can lame it, so let's just buy some ammo, shall we?
Executing.
Health doesn't really matter so much until we get into this next area, because we have a fight with
Finished.
a bunch of standard enemies. Let's make one more stack.
Stand by. Cycle complete.
Riot ammo is always useful.
Please operate responsibly. Have a united day. In progress.
And we'll use a stack of it on this guy at least, so. May as well. So here's another one. So this one's, I mean, it's kind of a cramped room, but I mean, it's kind of an easy fight, as you can see, because it's like, there's nothing else that can really hurt you. I don't think it matters where you actually shoot it. Some people claim shooting in the head kills it faster, but I tried doing that before. It doesn't really seem like it did anything for me. Oh, I reload. This is the last one we have to kill legit. Because the next one we can land. Alright, so all that was just to get this fuse. Yeah, nothing else in here, really.
UJC Printing at your service.
Considering using health, but I think we're okay. Alright, so we got another section here with a bunch of enemies.
What was going on here?
Choice. Every choice in life has led me to this place, this moment. But what will
Forgot about these guys. Oh, come on. We're not going to skip the death animation. They're fun. So maybe I should have healed myself before I came in here. Forgot that there's a couple of these guys
What's
here.
going on here?
Choice. Every choice in your life has led you here. To this place.
I wonder if we can actually just...
But what choice will you make, Jacob? Will you remain as you are? Will you choose?
Skip them. Whatever. Yeah, there we go. Helps if you open the locker first. Alright, so this is a bit of a gauntlet here. Come on. You don't hit the tentacles the first like shot. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna hate this section here. Because there's quite a few of them. They don't give you a ton of resources really to deal with them either. Oh, that's right. Okay, you can lame them. That's right. Forgot about that. We just gotta put him to bed. That's all we gotta do. Is there a checkpoint here? I think it was a checkpoint in the next thing here.
This place looks older than the rest of the prison.
Oh, come on. I was trying to do two things at once there. Well, at least now we know we can lame this this guy in the bed here. That could have gone a little bit better. Let's do that again. I thought you could lame him on the side there, but let's do let's lame him around the bed. And the best part is we can still, I think we can still get items from him. I almost want to use, instead of the riot gun, let's use the pistol.
This place looks older than the rest of the prison.
That's how you do it. Hey, health. Alright, there's more coming up over here. I gotta have a better system for this. into the bed of pain here. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, okay, he's a big boy. All right, that's professional's way of doing that hallway, of glitching that hallway at least.
Down the stairs. You're getting closer.
All right, I really want no battery, huh? I should have invested in that recharge. Oh, I don't need to invest in the recharge timer. It's right at the checkpoint. Saved by the checkpoint.
Some bad stuff happened here.
Let's try that again. I think if we lay them on this one, it might be easier. Partially landing. Unfortunately, I think in this next room we really should have. Maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe I should have. Well, let's just try it. Let's see what happens here. Forgot we had the spike things in this room. I forgot about this guy too. He kind of just popped up out of nowhere. Oh, come on. Oh, God. It's not hardcore once in a while. There we go. It's a little too fast on that mutation. I mean, I get it, like, it's supposed to be hardcore, but it's like, you know, give us more than half a second, you know? Please don't put a nose on my face. God. Pain in the ass. Alright, yeah, let's see. There should be something here for me to grab. But they want you to go down the other thing here. God, how long does it take to recharge? Come on. Struggling at the end here. I don't want to use any of my resources. It's my problem. Oh, there's no way for me to grab that up there, is there? Oh, wait. Hey, there we go. It's my favorite enemy again. I can't remember if there was a... That's what I get for not having the riot gun out. Don't want to use any of my health resources, though. We got nothing to lay them on. Alright, that's right, we need the fuse. We need us a fuse. We're actually running low on ammo. Oh, there we go. So I don't want to use health or any kind of resources and stuff. I'd rather just hang on to credits.
Moving forward, Jacob. Danny's condition is worsening. You must go faster.
Just hang on. I'm coming.
Go as fast as we can, lady. Oh, that's right. We got one of the got one of those things in here. Oh wait, now that is a thing, I think. Or not. Whatever. I thought there was another one. Huh. Pretty sure there was another one.
Hurry, Jacob. We're running out of time.
You got anything for me, buddy? I'll take a couple of riot gun shots there. Why not? Alright. Get back. Oh, here, that's right. You can just... Mike, am I stuck? What did I do wrong?
You're nearly here. Just keep moving.
I think we're coming up to the final two-head fight soon. That we are going to attempt to land. Oh, wait, is there... Okay, I thought there was a tentacle thing here. Nothing, nada. Zip. Alright, so
UJC
let's sell.
Have a united day.
Don't really need all that hand cannon ammo. I suppose I could use one of these health injectors, but... I kind of want to get this. But it's actually at this stage of the game, it's not really even useful anymore. I mean, kind of is for certain parts, but I mean, it doesn't really do anything for you for the final boss, or I mean, kind of. But we're better off just getting ammo. And we're gonna save a good amount of money on this fight because we're just gonna lame them. We'll try to at least. So even if we don't lame them, we can use this riot gun ammo on the final boss.
Cycle complete. UJC printing, the highest quality. Print finished.
Let's just have... Got almost 2 stacks.
Have a united day. Executing.
Just in case we have to kill this thing the legit way, let's just have the requisite ammo on us here. I'm pretty sure this is fake, but we'll check. Yeah, that's right. It's always the ones that are like obvious. Okay, so we want to have... So we gotta watch out for these fans behind us here because they can very easily kill. Okay, I think let's have the pistol out for now because then we can. Ooh. Oh. Where'd it go? Because there's going to be... It's not just the 2 head. There's also, I believe, 2 explodey guys that come out too. So what we'll do is we'll take care of the explodey guys, and we'll have to kind of make our way slowly over to the... Maybe we'll try to lame him on this. So I didn't anticipate that other guy. I've never actually seen that death animation before. Yeah, I totally forgot about that other guy that pops up out of nowhere there. Hey, we got some health. How did that? Love to know how that happened. So I don't think the exploding guys actually spawn. Probably get back to a safer area just in case they do. Oh. Kinda got stuck on whatever, I guess we're not going to land this time. I know the other way to do it is to kind of like... Oh, maybe... I don't think he actually can hit back into the wall. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Good thing I made those extra stacks. Little dance here. That's the other I think criticism of this is, I mean, really, I mean, they added some variety to the environments and stuff, but this guy really needed more than two basically identical attacks. Alright, so we gotta watch out for those explodey guys. Must not have hit the trigger for them before. Could have sworn there's two. Huh, maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was two. They give you a good amount of loot in this area, so might as well do it. Gotta be somewhat careful with those fans. You can walk into those, and it's not a good time. Huh? Yeah, I must be losing my mind. I thought there was two of them. I know in the final boss there's two. All right, we are very near to the end. This one, oh god, I can't remember if this is real or not. No, of course not. It's, yeah, never fails. It's the ones that are on the, that are right up in front of you. You gotta avoid.
Defensive systems powering down.
Get inside, now!
Don't really need those, but just grabbing them on the way. I already got all the audio logs and that achievement before and everything. I need to do like a separate video just on the achievements and stuff. It's hard to say like when this is going to be like over because they keep adding new achievements. They got two more that are out tomorrow for the contagion mode, which I still no one's been able to tell me what contagion mode even is. You know, supposedly like another difficulty or something. I thought there was something else in here. I guess not. But I thought hardcore was supposed to be like the hardcore, you know, like the highest difficulty or whatever. But
hey,
I guess not.
What are you doing?
Take a quick break here, like a minute or so. I'll be right back, and we're basically at the final boss. All right. So let's finish this off here. Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay, that's right. In the middle of the cutscene. I should have just let the cutscene play. I was thinking.
To slow the rate of infection.
You said you could cure her.
I can, with your help. Do you have to trust me? You're wasting time, and she doesn't have much.
All right, fine. Do whatever you need to do.
Soon everything will become clear.
Why don't you start by telling me about this?
You saw the recordings. You know what happened on Europa.
I have no idea what happened on Europa. I wasn't there when the attack happened.
No, but she was. Are you sure you really want to?
Yes!
Do you wish?
What did you do to me?
Gave you what you wanted. The curse of knowledge. Your core is linked with hers now. Or at least it will be once the sync is complete. The data won't transfer immediately, but her memories will fill in the gaps, give you the answers you seek.
Okay. Just tell me how we can cure her.
You can use this to synthesize an antidote, but you'll need to extract a sample from the Warden's elf.
Is what?
The goal of this madness is ridiculous protocol. During the original outbreak, a colonist known as Subject
Yeah, so this is kind of where they spill the beans on what's going on.
demonstrated a unique ability to synthesize the biophage, to control it.
Yeah, I heard in the recording something about bigger, stronger.
The next phase of human evolution. Unfortunately, he was killed during the Arca's sterilization. Now, the Warden seeks to replicate the conditions of the original outbreak, hoping to recreate Subject Zero as Subject Alpha.
By releasing the virus into the prison?
As he would say, evolution doesn't happen in a lab, it happens in the wild.
You know, how can he do this? There's no way he can cover this up.
He's not acting alone. He's part of a group. Dating back centuries, they seek to control.
Here's kind of the
progress
sequel
human-
bait of it of
She's-
sorts too,
she's
kind of
working.
talking about sort of a nefarious
Be
organization
careful,
behind it.
Jacob. Once synthesized, the antidote will contain the only pure essence from his alpha. He'll want it more than anything. It's the key to all he seeks.
What about you?
I played my part in all of this as well. There's no escape for me. Black Iron is where I belong.
It's you.
Yeah, come on.
What happened?
So yeah, settle in for a minute here. We got this cutscene, then there's I want to say there's another cutscene like right after this, and then
How are you
cutscene, like because we're done with like
Like something
the actual
inside
like
my head.
cannon fodder enemies
Trying to
here.
take
It's like
over.
we're pretty much right before the final boss at this point, I
Yeah,
believe,
just hold on. We'll be there soon.
as I recall. So we'll just switch over to the riot because we're not really gonna need the.
Did you see that?
See what?
Nothing. Elevators ahead. Should get us up to the tower.
But yeah, no, I mean, back as I was saying back in part 1 too. I mean, it's I mean, is this a masterpiece?
back there?
No, but
Last thing I remember
you
is
know,
those
I think that there's
robots jumping
just some
back.
kind of bizarre revulsion for this game. I mean, I get the performance issues, and sadly, that's becoming kind of just endemic in all, especially PC releases, and you know, it just there's just terrible optimization from the start. So I get that. You know, that's I mean, at least that's fixed. You know, relatively quickly in this case. But I understand the frustration over that. I was a little frustrated with that too. I had a section of the game. I think I pointed out where it sort of like locked up on me to some degree, so I had to reset that part. I didn't have like any major issues though, even with the game unpatched. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else in here that we need. But yeah, so you know, I mean, like I said, positives for the game. Like I said, the graphics are incredible. I think it sets up a fairly interesting story. I mean, it's a serviceable plot. Yeah, we got another cutscene here. And you know, the combat, like I said, I like the focus on the melee combat. It's something different. It's not just you know, at first I thought this was just going to be Dead Space again in a different wrapper, but it has a different feel to it compared to the combat of Dead Space, which is very much about, you know, precision, you know, killing stuff from across a room and hacking off limbs and stuff like that. This is more about, you know, at least the idea of this one is more about, you know, getting up and close and personal and
Let me go.
beating the shit out of stuff.
What are you talking about? You'll see.
I think this has got to be like an Event Horizon reference right here. Do you see? Do you see?
Jacob, what do you got there?
What we got here is none of our business. Now, come on. We've got a job to do.
So Jacob kind of looked the wrong, you know, looked the other way and stuff here. That's how he's kind of, I guess, to blame to some degree for it. But yeah, no, it's
This was our fault.
it's I mean, there's like I said, I think it's I like to see what they do with a sequel. You know, just like with Dead Space. I mean, it was the first game was a good start. It was entertaining. It was fun. And it was really perfected, I think, in the sequel. It was a much better game. So I'd like to see a sequel to this. Hopefully it gets it. I know it didn't quite hit their sales targets that they wanted, but I understand why people are frustrated with this game. Like I said, performance issues aside, performance issues are basically gone at this point. I understand that, you know, the combat, you know, it can be a little simplistic once you get used to it. I'm the biggest critic of the dodge mechanic. I think the dodge mechanic needs to have some sort of limiting factor, some sort of cooldown to it. Maybe make it so you have the perfect dodge, or otherwise you take at least a little bit of damage. There's got to be a better way to do it. Maybe make blocking relevant, because blocking is kind of useless.
Now how are you gonna make it right?
The what else? The base game on the lower difficulties is a little too generous with items and health and everything.
What's wrong?
This one's almost in the opposite direction. Like you can only, I mean, with hardcore you can really only upgrade. Like, I mean, we did a bunch of side areas too. I mean, you saw. I mean, you really don't get a lot of crits. You really can only upgrade like one, maybe two guns, and the rest you have to just store away for ammo and stuff. So I mean, it really limits your options.
I'm gonna come back when I get the cure.
But
I can take care of myself.
I don't know.
Make him pay for what he
Maybe that was the
done.
other issue too. I mean the alternate fires for like the base guns and the other stuff you can do. It just, even in the base game, even though it is kind of generous, it is like all the alternate fire modes and stuff are kind of locked behind like 4 different upgrades, so you can't really use them. Whereas with Dead Space, you got them like right away. So, all right, here's our last vending machine here. So I mean, there's definitely things that could have been improved. I think, like I said, I think the presentation of it, the look of it, the you know, the performances and everything, I think those were all just fine. Nothing I would really change with that. I think the story is fairly interesting, and it does set up for a sequel. And we'll get a story DLC this summer as well too, so we'll get a little bit more. We may as well burn some of these injectors. They're not really doing anything for us, right? Let's manual save here too, just in case we want to do a some tinkering. Alright, let's burn another one while we're at it. Why not? We can just load up our inventory with more.
The choice is yours.
Alright, let's just go nuts buying ride ammo then. Yeah, so so I understand that criticism of it. Enemy variety, I don't think the enemy variety is terrible. I just think that it's more so enemy placement is not all that effective. I mean, I feel like there's just, you know, I mean, basically it's kind of like a retread in a lot of ways of the enemies from Dead Space. I mean, it's almost like point for point the same enemies. You know, so I mean, it's kind of the same amount, really. Boss fights, yeah. I mean, I was talking about that with the boss fights. You need to really, you can't just have 4 of them back to back. And I mean, it's really actually like 6 of them back to back, because you fight the 2-head like within 2 chapters or so. Within the span of like 2 chapters, you fight 2-head 4 times. You fight Ferris twice. Once we did before. We're about to fight him again. And it's just a lot. You know, we had a whole earlier section of the game where you could have done that too, and there's even some areas that already exist in the game, like that you could have easily integrated them into already. You know, I think that would have been a better choice. There's other little quality of life things, like yeah, the audio logs that you pick up. I don't know why. Maybe did they run out of time or something? Like, I don't know why those don't just play for you, or they felt that would be immersion breaking or whatever. I don't get it. I mean, I didn't really listen to any of them until like my second playthrough, precisely because of that reason. So maybe that, I mean, it does fill in the gaps a little bit for some story elements. So, you know, I don't know why they made that choice. So, I mean, there's definitely plenty to criticize, but I also think there's a pretty solid foundation here for future games, so hopefully we get them. I like to see something new. I don't want to, yeah. I mean, yeah, Dead Space remake was fun, but you know, I mean, we can try new stuff, you know. But I don't know. I give a strong bias towards new stuff. You know, I want to see newer games, newer IPs. I don't want to just see, you know, Dead Space 45 or, you know, Call of Duty 400 or whatever they're up to now. You know, I like to see new things, and you know, sometimes with new things, you know, I understand why, you know, publishers and stuff are so hesitant on new games and new IPs, because they're a risk. You know, you don't know how people are gonna react to them. You know, you kind of have an idea of how people are gonna react to a new, you know, Battlefield game or whatever. Maybe that's a bad example because it was falling off a cliff, but you kind of know how people are gonna react to stuff, and then, you know, it's you don't have to worry about, like, you know, oh, what is this even going to sell? Are people going to be into this? You know, but I mean, at the same time, though, sometimes you really hit it big, and you know, everything was a new IP at one point, right? So I mean, just I don't know. I have a strong preference towards new IPs. I give people credit for trying something a little bit different. I know this isn't really like 100% original. Far from it. It's a spiritual successor to Dead Space, but it is a at least they tried something different, you know. I liked Scorn, too. That was another game that came out not too long ago. I know people were kind of polarized on that, but I enjoyed that, too. You know, and if you don't like those games, I'm not... I don't think there's anything wrong with, you know, probably how you came to that decision, but most likely it's just, hey, you know, I like new ideas. You know, I don't want to see the same thing over and over and over and over again. All right, we are locked and loaded.
Your methods are rash. You risk too much.
The greater risk is in failing to act, especially when the commonality is finally within our grasp. And right on time. He approaches. The survivor.
The survivor.
Solitarius.
Where's the Alpha? Just give me the goddamn antidote. I'm not gonna let her die.
Your friend. I've been watching you and your so-called friend. You're not the innocent you claim to be. You've proven that you'll do just about anything to ensure your own survival.
So then we have the final boss fight here. There's 2 phases to it. The first phase is basically identical to what we did before with Ferris,
and
then
the protocol isn't about
Ferris Bueller, Captain Ferris Bueller. Then he transforms into this giant turd monster thing, and
our destiny.
The only thing about that is we have to kind of watch out because he fires a lot of projectiles at you, so you got to be careful of that. And a couple of those explodey guys like to spawn in the room too, but I think they might have nerfed that. to some degree. Because I think it was like an infinite spawn before, but...
A final contest to determine the true survivor. Humanity, or my Alpha.
Well, 5-2. You're really a thank you. At first I thought this was a curse, but then I realized it is a gift.
I guess the warden kind of lucked out that the subject alpha was his captain of the guard or whatever. So it's some random prisoner.
Now, I'm gonna show you.
Alright, so let's see if I can do it right this time. So you dodge, then bashy, bashy, bash. Alright, let's do it like that. That's fine. So then we dodge, then bash, bash, bash. Oh, come on. My bad.
Are you trying to run from what you've done?
Okay. I goofed up that sequence a little bit. That's okay, though. It's supposed to just be dodge and then bash, bash.
You're gonna have to get past me to make it back up.
Did they change this? I don't remember it being like this before. I guess we'll just play it safe here. All right, come on. Take the phase 2, please. Jeez. It's like I'm getting like tired of it. Like, come on. They must have changed this. I mean, it used to be like only like three or four like sets of hits. Alright, that shouldn't damage you when he like kicks you down. Oh, what the fuck? Come on. Come on. God. Since when does he do like 5 hits? They changed this. It's like so bad. Oh. Alright, let's try the old method one more time. So I see if it actually. What is going on? Oh my god. I guess part of it too is I haven't upgraded my melee damage. Jeez. Can we please move on to phase 2? Like today? Unfortunately, I didn't heal there, so it's like. But I think you can actually heal by running around like corners in this area if you really need to. It's not really even like tough, it's just like I'm not used to it taking that long because I didn't upgrade the melee damage at all. Like, I didn't really have the credits for it. So this might be a little challenging here because he's got this projectile thing that you can really like. It's a block, I guess. Keep our hammer topped off here. Okay, like there's his little friend. Oh, come on. I done goof there. am I doing? Oh no. Okay, so these still respawn quite a bit out here. There we go. I was about to heal there too. So that wasn't too bad. I really goofed up that first phase there. God, I'm just not used to it. Like, cause I usually have like melee upgrade 2 and stuff. So that's, I mean, that makes it slightly more challenging, I guess. So yeah, so this is that was hardcore mode. Not too bad. I mean, we'll see how contagion mode is. That's supposed to be the ultimate difficulty mode. So we'll see what they do for that one.
An imperfect vessel. But in that sample is the key to unlock.
I'm sure you can just cheese it though, just like for Dead Space and stuff.
That's not failure, Mr. Lee. That's progress. And it belongs
Which, whatever.
to me.
I think the best way to do it really for it's kind of I like Dead Space 2 and like Silent Hill 2's method of difficulty, because what happens with these, you know, no death run things is you can just cheese it. You can just reload a save or whatever. I mean, you know, just to kind of get through it.
What do you want?
You know, it's just, so I mean, that doesn't really do anything. But if you do like a limited save run, like you can only save 3 times or something like that, I think that's more fair. I think that's better. You still, you still really have a sense of anxiety about dying because you have to go back. You know, like you can only save at certain strategic points in the game. So you might be losing an hour or 2 of progress if you die. So it does have that intensity to it. But you don't feel the need to kind of like lame it or whatever, or to, you know, or you can't really lame it, I guess, in that case. So that's how I would do it. I thought that was great for Dead Space 2, because you really had to kind of like plan. It's more strategic too. You really had to, I mean, you only got like 3 saves, so you had to really plan like, okay, I'm gonna save, you know, after like chapter 4, here's where I'm gonna save. There's gonna be a section later in the game where it's super easy to die, so I'm gonna save before that. You have to kind of plan it out. But we'll see what Contagion mode is. That's coming out tomorrow, so I still don't have any idea what it is. I don't think we're gonna find out what it is until it actually comes out, I guess. So at this point, we have the end of the game here. It is kind of a, I guess, a disappointing ending in some ways, because it's just very, you know, like it's not really an ending. It's like, hey, get the DLC kind of ending. I don't know. If it was me, I would have, you know, like Jacob die at the end here. Like just, and that's kind of what I think was maybe the original idea, based on the scene you're about to see here. But
You don't know what you're doing!
I didn't. But I do now.
I can't keep running from what I've done.
What are you talking about?
Sorry. For everything. I do belong here.
Don't do this. Jacob! Jacob!
and you see all the things run into the room there, so it's like, I think that was the original implication, was that he dies there, but then they're like, whoa, 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 slow down, we got a season pass. You know, we gotta we got to sell that DLC, which
In the chaos
whatever.
of the moment,
Well, I mean, that's how you.
realized he had also
It's
given
part of
me the
modern
evidence
games, I
was
guess
looking
now.
for all along. He sacrificed his life so that I could expose the truth.
I didn't really. I mean,
Trying to
there was a
make up for the
minor
pain
freak
he
out
caused.
about
Push us to
how they
chase
were
some
putting
kind
like
of
death
redemption.
animations in the season pass, which is kind of lame. I mean, they could have just
Either
included those in
way,
the game itself, I guess,
I hope he
or as an
finds
update or
peace.
something. I think hindsight 2020, they probably wish they would have done that because it would help with the you know, the bad press. You know, it was just bad press for the game.
Jacob, there might be a way out after all.
Reactor core temporary safeties activated.
She may as well come up to you and say, "Jacob, buy the DLC." All right, that was Callisto Protocol Hardcore. Not too bad. I like Hardcore. It's definitely a little bit more of a challenge compared to Maximum Security. But yeah. Better give me my achievement game. What's going on? Or maybe it'll happen after I get through the. You've unlocked Hardcore New Game Plus. Did I miss the achievement? Okay, maybe it glitched on me, I guess. Who knows? Let's find. I'm kind of curious now. Let's try. I mean, I guess I saved right before the end there. Well, that's lame if the achievement glitched on me. Well, whatever. We'll have to fix that or something. Or wait for them to patch it or whatever. Hardcore New Game Plus. Let's just see if it. I suppose I could always just reload that section again. But I'll do that off stream. You guys don't need to keep me see me replay that section again. So yeah, so thank God there's like another checkpoint right at the end there. But yeah, so that was Callisto Protocol Hardcore run. Like I said, I enjoyed the game quite a bit overall. Not a perfect game by any stretch of the imagination, but I'd like to see a sequel for it. I probably won't be streaming anymore at this point unless Contagion mode or that Riot mode or whatever is like really special or interesting. Then I might do that. I will be doing a stream of the DLC, the story DLC that we'll get in the summer. We will check that out. So look forward to that. But for now, we got to move on to some different games. We got to get some more games taken care of because we got Resident Evil 4 coming up before you know it here. So probably for the next couple of days, Company of Heroes, and we'll start Dead Space. We probably won't be able to finish Dead Space. I'm pretty much guarantee we won't be able to finish Dead Space before we have to start Resident Evil 4. But I might start that, and we can kind of reconnect with that later on. Because there's going to be a lull coming up here. This month we have Resident Evil 4, and then after this we have Star Wars next month. So I'll be kind of taking the lead on that one as the resident Star Wars fan. If you couldn't tell from the Dead Space unboxing video, I'm something of a Star Wars fan. So I will be taking the lead on that. But after April, I want to say we are kind of in that summer drought of games that you get every year, that seasonal drought of games where there's really not going to be anything big until like September with Starfield. So we'll have lots of time to catch up. So we'll finish off Dead Space. We'll get into a whole bunch of other stuff, finish things off. We got no shortage of games to play. I have like getting close to like 1,000 games on Steam. So I have tons of stuff to play. Rorschach has a ton of stuff he wants to play too. We're gonna try different types of videos too. So yeah, thanks for if you've been here since the beginning, thanks so much for joining me. Oh okay. Okay, randomly, I'm glad I kind of rambled on here for a little bit. Randomly, I just got the achievement there. So that was a very, very delayed achievement. So anybody that does hardcore mode, give it like another 2 or 3 minutes. It's delayed, I guess. So I got my my achievement right there. I don't know why. But with that note, I am Spectre, the Game Reactionist. Thank you for joining me for Callisto Protocol, and I will see you in our next video.